Now starting off with Beidou's artifacts, the artifact set I would recommend would be the 4-piece emblem of Severed Fate. This artifact set is the best for Beidou because you mainly want to focus on Beidou's burst. Now for the main stats on the artifacts, with the sands you would want to go with energy recharge or attack percent. With the goblet you would want to go with electro damage bonus. On the circlet, crit rate or crit damage, whichever one's lacking. And as for the substats, you're gonna want to go with crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, or attack percent. Now there are 3 best artifacts for Beidou. The first one being the emblem of Severed Fate, the second one being the 2-piece gladiator and the 2-piece thundering fury, and the third one being the 2-piece emblem of Severed Fate and the 2-piece thundering fury. And if you are a new player to Genshin and you don't have access to the 5-star artifacts yet, then I suggest going for the 4-star artifact, which is the exile set. Now the best weapon for Beidou would be the Wolf's Gravestone. Now there are 3 best weapons for Beidou, the first one being the Wolf's Gravestone, the second one being the Serpent Spine, and the third one being the Unforged. Now if you don't have any of those weapons, then I would recommend the best free 4-star weapon, which is the Katsuragi Kiri Nagasama. Now for the talents, you would want to prioritize Beidou's Burst. Second to that would be Beidou's Skill. Now her normal attacks, you would only want to level that up if you're planning on making her a main DPS. But if not, then focus on these 2. Mainly, Beidou is best used as a support DPS. Now as for Beidou's constellations, like I always keep saying, you don't really need constellations that much. At C0, Beidou will still do massive damage, but she does get that additional extra 15% damage on her C6 over here, which is during the duration of Stormbreaker, the electro resistance of surrounding opponents is decreased by 15%. So that's basically 15% more electro damage, which is pretty good. So if you're planning on getting her to C6, then I would go for C6. Now her C2 is also good. It basically makes her Stormbreaker. Now Beidou's C2 is also good. It basically makes her Stormbreaker jump to 2 additional targets, which is basically more damage, more DPS overall, so it's pretty good as well. Now since Beidou is a support unit, you would want to put him on a team with a main DPS like Diluc over here. I'm currently using Diluc right now because he's got a new skin, and that's a pretty cool looking skin right there. So yeah, pair up Beidou with a main DPS like Diluc over here, and then a second character should be probably like a Hydro character like Xingqiu for more reactions, and we have here Xiangling for the double pyro resonance, which gives us 25% more attack, which is also pretty good. So overall, we have a pretty good team that can do massive damage. We have 3 supports that can still do damage even though they're not on the field, and 1 main DPS character to do most of the damage while on the field.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
That ended Haishan! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Dawn, break forth! Here! Here!